Welcome to the Flicks, Picks, and the Nitpicks, and I am your humble host, No718, and let's get it, Like a Boss. Film starring Tiffany Haddish, and let's just check it out, because I didn't even know she had a movie on the way. Tiffany Haddish is still picking up a lot of steam. I mean, all things considering, she's kind of had a lot of negative press as well, but she's made her deals already, and I don't know if this is part of the Netflix deal. I think she had gotten this film, but she made a big deal, I believe it was with Netflix. But also, she has a lot of things coming down in the pipeline. Her deal was already inked. I think she's doing pretty successful at the box office. I know the last movie she did not do so well. Maybe she doesn't do as good. Girls Trip did real good. That's the one that put her into the spotlight. I think her last couple movies did fairly decent. I think she had a couple decent ones, but I think her last, obviously Knives Out, was a failure, but I don't think it was a performance failure. I don't remember people saying that she did bad. It was more of the acting directions, the editing that I recall hearing people discuss. Just even maybe certain things with the script, but there were some people that actually thought it was pretty good as well. Well, for the most part, I think most people didn't too care for it, and obviously it didn't show well in the as it translates to the box office. But she has a new film out right now. I know she's a new it girl for comedy, so let's see what this one looks like. I haven't really followed a lot of her filmography. I just remember a couple stuff that she was in, and I had no problem with her. In particular, what always really got me was where I knew her from. It was from Keanu. That's where I knew her from. And here we are now. Like, she's a long way from Keanu, and now she's kind of the it girl of comedy. And let's see what she's got going on. So let's just check this out.
Why is dream sex way better than real sex?
Because they come when you want them to.
Girl, that is so true. When I'm done, they done. Hello.
You ever think about all the stuff we've done and wonder how we did not die? That's not her real hair.
It's a cultural thing. We are two badass queens like those bitches who raised Wonder Woman. We've worked our asses off. We've opened up our own store. We're winning.
We're $493,000 in debt.
What the?
Walk into the room.
Mel Page and Mia Carter. I'm Clara Luna. I am going to invest $1.7 million on you.
We would love $1 million.
But in my experience, business and friendship don't always mix.
You don't have to worry your pretty little head.
My head is not little. It's just that my breasts are humongous. If you want to be a businesswoman, you're going to have to act like a boss. You have to fire him.
What? Don't hate me, hate Mel. It was her idea. What? Yes, it was your idea. Hey, witness my tragic moment.
I don't know that nigga from.
Clara Luna is introducing a new product at her launch
funny.
party.
She just wants to steal our ideas.
We gonna break this bitch's back.
That's the dude.
Oh, yours are made of stone. Baby, I own you.
Y'all don't get Clara Luna down here right now. I'm gonna jump.
She's crazy. She will jump.
Oh, I'm so glad I be planking. I'm sorry, white lady, if I die on you today.
You gonna give us our company back.
Drop it, shake it, pop it. Flip it, drop it, shake it. Going down for real.
I punched that bitch in the face.
I would marry you if I was in the coochie.
Ghost peppers. They are very spicy. Just a little sliver goes a long way.
Your peppers are really hot. It burns so bad it hurts.
Take some breath. It'll soak it all up.
Oh, that's a lot of carbs. Here you go, honey. It's goat's milk, so to coat the throat.
It's going down for real.
I think she's gonna steal the show. I think that sister's gonna steal the show. Like I think Tiffany Haddish did when she was on like Girls Trip. Because I keep hearing about Girls Trip, so I gotta go check it out. In terms of what I'm seeing right now, it looks like it might be a cute little film. Like, I think it'll have some decent amount of laughs. I would like for Tiffany Haddish to tone her style of thing down. It looked like she could just stop trying to be funny. If you're just a naturally funny person, you don't have to go so over the top with it sometimes. Some of it works. Don't get me wrong. Some of it works. And I think that's the reason why I kind of like the character a little bit more in Keanu. She wasn't so over the top per se. She was a little bit, even though with the bandana, but that was back in, like, that looked like a 2000s, early 2000s type of style they went with, like Malibu kind of, was it Malibu Ninja or whatever the fuck that shit is, or that funny, that comedy shit, whatever. Anyways, you know what I mean, like that kind of visually aesthetic when they show that homegirl mode, if you will. But just how she carried the character, she just seemed a little bit more natural. It looked like she sold the character without having to go so I'm trying to be funny, and I think she would probably do a lot better just being that funny homegirl. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you need to be so over the top sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, because I think it's the reason why some of the jokes don't all the way land. You know, you know what I mean? Like, it seems like you're trying to land a joke that might not have been as landable. I think, matter of fact, if you would have did a bit more subtler, either it would have made it work or would have divinely showed you that that's not the line we need to use in the film. You know what I'm saying? So that at least it's not you trying to push the joke. Marlon Wayans tends to do that sometimes. Sometimes he'll go like try hard to be like push the joke out there to make it funny. And it's like, nah, like you don't have to push it so hard. Like if it's funny, it's funny. If not, just cut that shit the fuck out. Cause I know you're a funny dude. You're gonna come with you're gonna get a few that lands. You know what I mean? Like not everyone has to be forced in. You know what I mean? Like that person that's like, ha, 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 ha. And it's like, okay, I get it. It's a joke, but you don't have to really push it. You know what I mean? Like, you know, your other jokes are funny. I mean, don't keep pushing this one because you're going to make me feel like you just a lame and everything else. You were just lucky to land. That did land this decent. So it's like, come on, man. Like, that's what I want to see more of with her. But I can't really even all the way knock it because, I mean, I don't watch too many Tiffany Haddish films. I really just don't. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, let's just check this trailer out again. I like seeing my baby Salma Hayek. She's looking as gorgeous as ever. You know what I'm saying? But it looks like it might be a cute little fun time at the movies. Like you take a chick to it, see, you know what I mean? Or the girl that you with, you want to go see this, and you're gonna. It just seemed like a regular comedy. I know it's more like towards the ladies. It's more ladies centric, but it's the way they're pitching the trailer. It's not girls trip or girls out or me and my BFF, like some shit like that. Now it seems like it's not. This is the movie. These are who the characters are, and even though you could visually tell like this is gonna be more geared towards the ladies, the way it's the way they delivered the trailer. It looked like still anybody that just is looking for a cool comedy, they could sell. It looked like you might pick up a couple people that might go, oh, you know what, this seems like it's cool, I'll go check it out. Or, you know, if someone says, hey, you want to go see that, it'd be like, yeah, I'll check it out. It doesn't seem like it's more of a girls type thing. It's not Sex in the City with jokes, you know what I'm saying? Or even if it is, they're not. What I'm saying is the trailer, one thing that's good about the trailer is I feel like they're not pushing that so hard, so that you're trying to maximize your dollars, even though we know who's gonna go for it. We're still not trying to push it as hard. We're trying to maximize the possibility of growth in this film, because if it's actually funny, that's my you know, more people say, yo, that ain't gonna.
Why is dream sex way better than real sex?
Because they come when you want them to.
Girl, that is so true. When I'm done, they done. Hello.
Maybe even the dude.
Ever think about all the stuff we've done and wonder how we did not die?
That's not a real hair. It's a cultural thing.
We are two badass queens like those bitches who raised Wonder Woman. We've worked our asses off. We've opened up our own store. We're winning.
We're $493,000 in debt.
What the?
Walk into the room.
Now Paige and Mia Carter.
Good.
I'm Clara Luna. I am going to invest $1.7 million on you.
We would love $1 million.
But in my experience, business and friendship don't always
Doing
mix.
too much.
You don't have to worry, your
Right
pretty
there,
little
her
head.
face.
My head is not little. It's just that my breasts are humongous. If you want to be a businesswoman, you're gonna have to act like a boss. You have to fire him.
She said
What?
it was when she
Don't
has
hate
less
me, hate
extra
Mel. It was her
shit in
idea.
her
What?
hair and
Listen, don't try it, baby.
Hey, witness my tragic moment.
My baby.
Clara Luna is introducing a new product at her launch party.
She just wants to steal our ideas.
We gonna break this bitch's back.
Oh, yours are made of stone.
It's going down
Baby,
for
I own you.
Y'all don't get Clara Luna down here right now. I'm gonna jump.
She's crazy. She will jump.
Oh, I'm so glad I be planking. I'm sorry, white lady, if I die on you
The
today.
cab driver phone.
You gonna give us our company back.
Yeah, everyone was making a big deal about to hit the red carpet in like some like feel like a dress.
Shake it, going down for real.
I punched that bitch in the face.
I would
don't know,
marry you
heard
if I
of
was
them.
in the coochie.
Ghost peppers, they are very spicy. Just a little sliver goes a long way.
These peppers are really hot.
My girl
Hurts so
Stifler's
bad, it
mom.
hurts.
Take some breath. It'll soak it all up.
Oh, that's a lot of carbs. Here you go, honey. It's goat's milk, so to coat the throat.
It's going down for real.
And that's like an old ass joke. Planking. No one's doing that shit. Oh, what the hell was that? So it coats the throat. She was explaining that shit. She said it coats the throat. That's what's gonna do, and it's gonna help her. And the chicks will spit that shit in her face. I mean, it looked like it's gonna be a funny little joint. You know what I mean? I just hope that some of the like that planking shit is old. That like no who's been doing that. I remember when that was a thing online, like a challenge. I think it was like an internet challenge or some shit. You know what I mean? But needless to say, that's a dated joke. I don't think that was like it's not popping. So yeah, it almost felt like it was an old movie, and it reminds me of old school comedy, like something that Will Ferrell would have did with one of his guys. That's why I think it's like our guys might be like a little bit more prone to feel like, oh, all right, this is more of a like just it's not like the girls trip type thing per se. You know what I'm saying? It looked like it'll have jokes like they could actually relate to it on some level, like, or not even so much relate. I hate to say that shit, but like it just looked like it'll be appealing to them. You know what I mean? So that's why I think it's like a dope trailer on that level, and it's like old school comedy. And I think that at the end of the day, this might be something that might pick up a couple of dollars on the low. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully the jokes land. Like I said, I mean, she's just a little too over the top. But on Tiffany Haddish, so it seems, if she dials it back a little bit, or maybe it worked, but she don't have to be like, I don't want her to be the female Marlon Wayne, because even Marlon Wayne pushes it too much. You know, he'd be like real eccentric with it, so you get used to it with him. But you know what I mean. But yeah, I just like to see Tiffany Haddish just be comedic, be charming with it. And I think it might even be a lot funnier that way. But anyway, that's just what I think, man. Like, share, subscribe. See you next time. And as always, till I have a better outro, chill. And please, 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 leave it all below. Let me know. Let me know, my bugging. Do you feel the same way that I do with her style of comedy? I don't know. Let's chop it up down there, man. And if you see more films of her, let me know like what I need to go check out, definitely. And I hear Girls Trip should be at the top of the list, because I heard that. I mean, that's really where she made her name. But let me know, my bucket. Chill.
You gonna give us our company back.
Flip it, drop it, shake it, pop it. Flip it, drop it, shake it, going down for real.
I punched that bitch in the face.
I would marry you if I was in the coochie.
Ghost peppers. They are very spicy. Just a little sliver goes a long way.
Your peppers are really hot. It burns so bad it hurts.
Take some breath. It'll soak it all up.
Oh, that's a lot of carbs. Here you go, honey. It's goat's milk, so to coat the throat.
It's going down for real.